What is DeFi? A beginner's guide to decentralized finance. DeFi is an abbreviation of Decentralized Finance, which is an umbrella term that encompasses many financial concepts and projects based on decentralized technology. DeFi can also be seen as decentralized currency or decentralized exchange, about the digital currencies that are used by the projects in the decentralized finance space. Cryptela offers you the authentic crypto news to you guys and to stay in touch. Hit the subscribe button along with the bell icon to keep yourself updated with our crypto updates. Also, never miss an update and check out our website at www.cryptela.com. Why should you invest in crypto? Crypto markets are still very volatile and experimental. They will likely change a lot over time as they grow and gain traction. If you're considering investing in crypto, understand that crypto markets have seen large swings in value, both up and down. So it's important to be flexible with your investment amounts. Don't put in money that you can't afford to lose, and make sure you diversify your portfolio when possible. The ideal scenario would be to create multiple portfolios with different levels of risk. For example, one high-risk, high-reward investment portfolio and one lower-risk, lower-reward option. The most common way investors do so is by investing in both stocks and bonds together. For example, an 80-20 stock-bond ratio means 80% of your portfolio should consist of stocks or other equity investments, while 20% should be allocated to bonds or other fixed income instruments. Why should you invest in tokens, utility tokens? When it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies, it's important to understand how they work. There are two types of tokens: security tokens and utility tokens. We will explain why you should invest in tokens, utility tokens, rather than security tokens. Security tokens act like stocks. You buy a token that represents a share of a company or something similar. Utility tokens give access to a product or service, think Ethereum. For example, think about buying gas for your car with an app like Shell Pay. As soon as you drive home, gas runs out of your tank. The amount of ether you paid for your car gas was used directly for paying for filling up your tank, so at the moment there's no more fuel left. What happens if people would stop paying for gas with Shell Pay? Why should you invest in utility tokens through ICOs? To quickly recap, a utility token is a digital asset that provides you with access to goods or services in an ecosystem built by a decentralized organization. The best analogy we've heard of is using tokens to purchase gas for your car. If you have 10 gallons of gas and want to fill up at a gas station, you can go in and pay $50 for 10 gallons of gas at any price per gallon. Or, if there are two gas stations right next to each other, and one says they will charge you only $2 per gallon, while another charges $5 per gallon, which would you choose? You would go with the cheaper option because you could get more bang for your buck. Utility tokens work in the same way as that example. Buying tokens gives users unique rights within their platforms: lower transaction fees, exclusive products and services, etc. But typically does not give them equity in a company, nor does it allow them voting power as the stock would. So why buy them if there aren't any benefits outside simply buying something online? Because although there isn't much benefit now, that could all change down the road when these projects evolve into full-fledged decentralized organizations. Is investing in the crypto market risky? Is investing in crypto risky? Yes. It's a brand new asset class with very few regulations and only recently has become available to retail investors. On top of that, it's extremely volatile and can quickly see single-day swings of 15% plus in either direction. However, if you don't mind taking on some risk and are looking for something high in growth in today's stock market, then cryptocurrency might be an excellent option for you. Even Warren Buffett doesn't believe you should simply buy shares and hold forever. Most people will likely seek alternative strategies at some point during their lifetime, if you agree with Mr. Buffett. How can you store cryptocurrency investments safely? Finding a reliable cryptocurrency wallet can be difficult, especially if you are new to decentralized finance. There are several types of wallets, and each one stores different cryptocurrencies in different ways. You must choose a safe solution for storing your investment. Before we start looking at specific wallet options, though, Let's first understand what decentralized finance, or DeFi, actually means, and how it differs from other forms of currency. To do so, we must begin with Bitcoin. Most people know about Bitcoin, even if they don't understand exactly what it is or how it works. But Bitcoin was only ever intended as a proof of concept for a larger concept called the blockchain. Instead of keeping track of transactions through an intermediary like PayPal or Bank of America, blockchain enables direct peer-to-peer transactions by decentralizing authority across many computers rather than just one centralized server. This provides some pretty substantial benefits. Security. The simple fact that blockchain requires consensus on every single transaction makes data much harder to hack into than conventional systems like credit cards or PayPal. The difference between an altcoin and a token, utility token. The truth, however, is that there are no hard and fast rules between what qualifies as an altcoin and what qualifies as a utility token. Most of them have features of both, which makes it very difficult for some regulators to decide whether they should treat such digital currencies under existing laws or create new ones just for them. This guide explores all facets of tokens in great detail, so you can determine whether any given currency falls under their purview or not. The difference between an altcoin and a utility token, ICO. There are several differences between a utility token and an altcoin. Most notably, altcoins can serve as cryptocurrency while utility tokens cannot function as a form of currency. Altcoins also have their own blockchain, most often created with open source code, while utility tokens are built on top of existing protocols that were not specifically designed for cryptocurrency. Why are utility tokens useful outside of the network they are built on? Utility tokens are commonly used as a way for a user to gain access or otherwise interact with a particular network. This utility can be understood as any form of value that can be obtained from utilizing or interacting with an application, system, platform, or service. To put it simply, if you're using tokens for payment outside of their native network, then those tokens have lost their utility and transformed into a security token or coin. Where can you find ideas for buying utility tokens and altcoins? This guide will tell you what you need to know about buying utility tokens and altcoins. Utility tokens are digital assets that give access to a specific service, platform, or ecosystem. Altcoins refer to any cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin. For example, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple. Cryptocurrencies like these can be purchased on exchanges just like stocks can be bought on stock markets in fiat currencies such as dollars and euros. Why DeFi is a good option? That's why we made DeFi, a simple, beginner-friendly guide that explains what decentralized finance is and why it could be worth investing in, written by members of our own team. We created it to make entering into decentralized finance easy and accessible for anyone. We hope you find that video useful and maybe even educational. If you do or have any questions, please feel free to reach out. That's all for now from Cryptela, the world's leading crypto news platform. Stay tuned and share that video with your friends to keep themselves updated on crypto as well.